In a world where success and happiness are often measured by comparison, it's easy to feel like you're not enough. With every scroll, we're exposed to curated lives, perfect images, and success stories that make us wonder, why am I not there yet? But what if true peace and contentment don't come from measuring ourselves against others? What if the key to happiness lies in embracing our own journey, trusting Allah's plan, and finding value in the path He has set for us? It's a feeling many of us know well, constantly wondering if we're doing enough, if we're succeeding, if we're enough, especially when we see others thriving. Social media often fuels this sense of inadequacy, but even in our personal lives, we compare ourselves to friends, family, or colleagues. We compare our achievements, our looks, and even our happiness. And the more we compare, the more we begin to question ourselves. What are we doing wrong? Why don't we have the same things? Why aren't we progressing at the same pace? But here's the thing, comparison, in the way we practice it, doesn't serve us. It only drags us into feelings of jealousy, self-doubt, and discontent. And in Islam, we are reminded that we are not meant to live in constant comparison with others. Allah created each of us with unique paths, purposes, and blessings. The beauty of life is that we are all on our own journey. In fact, the more we focus on others and compare ourselves, the less we focus on what Allah has given us, the blessings we have, and the growth we've achieved, no matter how small it might seem. So how do we stop this cycle of comparison and start focusing on our own journey? The solution lies in shifting our perspective. Islam offers us beautiful guidance on how to find peace with where we are in life and how to stop comparing ourselves to others. By understanding the wisdom behind what Allah has decreed for us and trusting in His plan, we can start to focus on our own growth and path with a heart full of gratitude and peace. Let's explore how the teachings of Islam can help us overcome the negative impact of comparison and embrace the unique journey that Allah has set for us. One of the most powerful tools Islam gives us to stop comparing ourselves to others is Tawakkul, putting our trust in Allah's plan. When we start comparing ourselves to others, it's easy to forget that we are all unique, with our own challenges, strengths, and destinies. Each person's journey is different, and what works for one may not work for another. But Allah, in His wisdom, knows exactly what we need to thrive in this life, and the path He has set for us is perfect for us because it's made just for who we are. Tawakkul teaches us that our success and progress are not determined by someone else's journey. When we place our trust in Allah, we accept that we don't need to compare our progress with others because we're walking our own path, guided by Allah's will. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, beautifully taught us the importance of trusting Allah in everything we do. He said, if you were to rely upon Allah with the reliance He is due, you would be provided for as the birds are provided for. They go out hungry in the morning and return full. Tirmidhi. This hadith reminds us that when we put our trust in Allah and take action with sincerity, He will provide for us exactly what we need. But here's the key. When we start to rely on Allah, we stop measuring our success against others. We stop feeling the pressure to match someone else's pace or achievements. Instead, we focus on doing our best, with the understanding that whatever is meant for us will come at the right time. The fear of falling behind or not achieving enough fades away because we trust that Allah's plan is better than anything we can imagine. This shift in perspective helps us accept where we are right now without feeling the need to compare it to someone else's journey. Additionally, Islam teaches us the importance of gratitude, Shukr. When we stop comparing ourselves to others, we start to focus on the many blessings that Allah has given us, big and small. It's easy to get lost in what we don't have, but being grateful for what we do have helps us appreciate our own journey. Gratitude brings us peace because it shifts our focus from what we lack to what we've been blessed with. As we express gratitude, we begin to find contentment and happiness in our own unique story, free from the pressure of comparison. The more we embrace tawakkul and gratitude, the more we start to live in the present, focusing on our growth and trusting that Allah has a perfect plan for us. As you begin to embrace tawakkul and gratitude, you'll notice a shift in your perspective, a deeper sense of peace and acceptance. This is because Islam teaches us that contentment, Qana'ah, with what Allah has given us is key to overcoming the habit of comparison. Contentment doesn't mean we stop striving for more or better, but it means we accept where we are right now, appreciating the blessings in our lives while trusting that Allah knows what's best for us. When you feel tempted to compare your journey to someone else's, remind yourself of what you have. Maybe it's your health, your family, or your ability to learn and grow. The Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, once said, "Look at those who are below you and do not look at those who are above you, for that is more likely to make you content with what Allah has given you." Sahih Muslim. This powerful advice shows us that focusing on the blessings we have, rather than what others possess, brings about contentment and peace. By shifting our focus to what we have, we stop comparing ourselves and start living in gratitude. The journey toward contentment in Islam also teaches us patience, sabr. As we live in a world of constant comparison, it's easy to feel like we need everything right now. Patience is the ability to remain calm and steady in the face of challenges and to trust that everything will come in its own time, according to Allah's perfect plan. When we practice patience, we learn that there is no need to rush through life, comparing our progress to others. We are where we need to be, and the next step will come when the time is right. This mindset frees us from the anxiety of needing to keep up with others, and instead we focus on our own journey, trusting in Allah's timing. By focusing on contentment and patience, we stop chasing after someone else's success and instead embrace our own. This shift brings a sense of fulfillment and peace that comparison can never provide. The more we practice gratitude and trust in Allah's plan, the more we realize that our value isn't defined by others' standards. Our worth is tied to our relationship with Allah, our intention, and the efforts we make. We begin to see that Allah has created each of us with a unique path, and by staying true to our own, we find real happiness and success. As you continue to embrace contentment, trust in Allah's plan, and practice patience, you'll start to notice something incredible happening. Your focus shifts from external achievements to internal growth. Islamic teachings emphasize that success isn't just about outward accomplishments, but about the inner transformation that occurs when you live with sincerity and devotion to Allah. When you stop comparing yourself to others, you free yourself from the toxic mindset that tells you your value depends on how you measure up to someone else. You begin to realize that comparison only holds you back from appreciating your own journey. Every person's path is different, and Allah has designed your journey with specific lessons and blessings tailored just for you. You don't need to chase someone else's success or emulate their achievements. Instead, Islam teaches us to focus on our own efforts, growth, and the way we contribute to the world in a way that pleases Allah. This brings a sense of peace because you no longer measure your worth by the standards of others, but by your intention and your dedication to improving yourself. The final key to overcoming comparison lies in self-acceptance. Accepting who you are, with all your strengths and weaknesses, is a crucial part of building a strong, trusting relationship with yourself and with Allah. When you truly understand and accept your unique abilities, limitations, and purpose, comparison becomes irrelevant. You start focusing on your own growth, working on your character, and aligning yourself with the values Allah wants you to embody. Self-acceptance isn't about being perfect. It's about recognizing your value as a creation of Allah, embracing your journey, and striving to be better without the need to compare. By focusing on your own progress and connecting with Allah in every aspect of your life, you will find that the pressure to compare yourself to others fades away. You'll no longer feel insecure about your achievements, because you'll understand that true success in Islam is not measured by how much you have, but by how sincere your intentions are and how much you seek to grow spiritually. Your journey is unique, and by staying true to it, you'll find contentment, peace, and joy that no amount of comparison could ever bring. The fear of not being enough will dissolve because you will come to realize that you are enough, exactly as you are, in the hands of Allah, on the path He has set for you.